Hey, True Believers England Teen here, and it is a done deal, isn't it? So apparently, the merger has gone through. Much like any major comic book crossover event, the Disney-Fox merger saga has been exhaustively drawn out, narratively dubious, and marketed by a number of dramatic twists and turns. But after a long battle, a decision has been reached. Today, an overwhelming majority of Disney and 21st Century Fox shareholders agreed to the $71.3 billion merger deal that will see the movie rights for both X-Men and Fantastic Four come back to Marvel Studios. According to Deadline News, the decision was made in about 10 minutes and 99% of the shareholders co-signed, with only a single person objecting, saying that Disney was spending way too much money. Reportedly, the rest of the shareholders applauded the deal, with one particularly claiming that they loved Fox's Rupert Murdoch, which is the sort of thing one says when they're about to become significantly more wealthy. I guess so. Let's see. Initially, Disney offered only $54 billion. Well, that would have been cheaper. But Comcast submitted a much larger counteroffer before subsequently bowing out of the competition. This, of course, led to allegations that they were only there to drive up the price. What this means for immediate future is decidedly less exciting than any potential cinematic crossover the deal may lead to into the future. There are still regulatory clearances that have to be made, Deadline notes. One of the most consequential reviews was completed a few weeks ago when the Department of Justice reached a settlement with Disney. And that was the one where they said they couldn't have the sports because it would have been, because Disney owns ESPN, it would have been a monopoly. So, and obviously the money does need to exchange hands. But yep, it's looking like Marvel's favorite social pariahs and its oddest nuclear family are finally coming home. So that's the news part of it. Here's the commentary part of it. I still don't like it, and I don't think I will, just for the fact that, like I said before, Marvel Studios can only put out so many movies a year. We were getting a lot of superhero films, and I loved that. I loved the fact that I was getting X-Men from Fox, and I like that Sony still has Spider-Man, even though he's in the Marvel Universe, and I would have loved to have seen that kind of deal. But for Disney to own them, unless they allow some sort of autonomy, which I do not understand why they would while owning them, we're going to be seeing less product. That's what it feels like for me. Unless, I don't know, maybe they could keep them as different studios. If they keep them separate, we can get it. Otherwise, yeah, that's what I feel. I don't like this deal at all. Maybe bringing Fantastic Four in just because, God damn it, they couldn't make a really good Fantastic Four movie, could they? But it just didn't seem like they cared, and that speaks towards the positive side of Marvel Studios getting these heroes. At least it seems like they care, and they want to do good movies. When they did a Fantastic Four movie, it really felt exactly like what it was. They needed to hold on to the rights, therefore they put it out. A lot of people are wondering what's going to happen to Deadpool because, well, he's rated R, and what about Disney? But there has been confirmation that Deadpool will remain Deadpool, and why not? You know, he's making money hand over fist. You're not going to want to upset that. You're not going to want to basically, I guess, bite the hand that feeds you or kick the apple. I don't know, whatever metaphor you want to use for it. Basically, you don't fuck with something that's already working unless you're DC. So, once again, I'm not a big fan of this. Disney's taking over the world. He's definitely taking over our childhoods. They own the Simpsons now. Think about that. Wow. And, wow, that's another thing that Universal has got that Disney owns now. Simpsons is at Universal Studios as well as Marvel Island. So I wonder how they're going to handle that as far as the theme parks are concerned. I say screw it, make DreamWorks World, but hey, that's just me as far as the theme parks are concerned. I don't know. Once again, I'm not a big fan of one company having hold of all of this. I understand some people are very happy, and it could lead to some excellent things. At this point, it's too early to tell. Like they said, money hasn't even changed hands. There is another rumor, It's about the X-Men and the New Mutants movies coming out, and I'm going to address that in a future video. So that's my opinion. What is yours? What do you think of the Disney-Fox merger? Are you a fan? Are you like, yeah, I don't think so? Let me know in the comments below. But let me know why as well. That's what it's there for, to rail. Let's see. Also, don't forget to click like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell if you haven't done that already. I do, speaking of Disney, I have a theme park channel that I just started. It's up to 44 subscribers. Yahoo! And you can add to that if you haven't already. The link's in the description below. Go on over. Hopefully you'll enjoy that. And speaking of links that are in the description below, if you don't mind helping out the channel, go on over to Patreon. Drop $1 in the till. I'd like to thank everybody who's already done that, and to everyone, all of the true believers, thank you very, very much for watching.